All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the stream. Pretty pumped. I'm excited to be here. Hopefully, fixed whatever issue was happening. That's all we can really hope for right now. And let's jump in. Let's actually run a quick benchmark real quick, just to make sure we are good to go. So, take a look. But one thing that I am seeing that I'm actually really happy about. You guys can't see it on screen, but I have a performance overlay, and the board power was the big thing I was struggling with. For whatever reason, it was only using about 50% capacity, if not even less. The board is rated to run at full tilt at roughly 275 watts. It was only running at 110, so definitely an issue. But let's see how it performs in 4K high, no ray tracing, with FSR on for anti-aliasing. So we'll see. Interesting. I need to adjust the setting. That's okay. But as you can see on here, we're looking at 100 plus frames. If I put it down to medium, it would probably be a little bit better, but we'll take a solid 100. Sound setting. I kid you not, I went through so much trying to get this fixed. Uninstalled the game, repaired the game, you name it, I did it. It was a lot to figure out. So. Also, there seems to be a bug in Windows 11. If the setting window is up too long, it just randomly stops working. We need to go to the volume mixer. F124 is the output. Let's get some music on. Get this very F1 like. Perfect. Oh, I'm pumped. I'm absolutely pumped right now. Going to career. Let's have fun. Let's just have fun. Whew. And then, if anyone is watching, just out of curiosity, do you like the camera kind of positioned this way? Would you rather it be more of my face, or do you like seeing the background a little bit more?
Welcome then, as we take
I don't even have my main RGB on.
Nostalgic golden days of motorsport.
But that's okay.
And alongside me in the
What do we got? Softs and hards, I think that's the move. Or softs and mediums, I think that's the move. Let's start the race.
Side pods have taken damage. Keep an eye on your engine temperature.
Freaking jacked up there. We gotta turn on the volume on here. Should be good. Weird that the game isn't as loud as I thought it would be, but maybe it's because the music's loud. Who knows?
Okay, be careful
Probably
with the
can
front
get
wing.
ahead of
You've taken
Piastri.
some minor damage.
Alright, we gotta be smarter. Let's restart the session. And let's see if we can adjust some settings real quick. Race strategy, new settings. Race settings. Whoa, hold on, what is this? Fall frequency. Oh, we need to change that. We need to change that for sure. I think we're gonna put on off for the first lap, but we're gonna have to turn on faults because I didn't know that that was disabled, which is annoying. I gotta be honest, but nothing I can do for this race. At least it doesn't seem like I can. So let's jump in. Dang. Fine, we're gonna go right here. Turn off overtake for this so we can go flat out. Good start to the race. Alonso, see you later.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
I think it's okay. We went from 9th to 5th. Looks like the game is running smooth. Hopefully the stream is smooth. That I don't know. But yeah, pretty pumped that this seems to be working as expected. Catching Leclerc. Block off.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this
Leclerc.
lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Overshot that, but that's okay. No damage to the car, which is huge. Gonna have to deal with Leclerc with DRS.
a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're
Would
gonna
you
be giving
believe
off
that?
dirty air, which is gonna affect
Crazy.
our tyres, so try to get past.
A situation where I actually have frames, and all of a sudden, lo and behold, I'm able to put up the best lap time I've had in a while.
Okay,
Can we
no
pass
issues with
Norris?
tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
So we're catching the cars in front, which is good. Overshot that one, but that's okay. Ooh, not good. Let's redo this entire. Pretty well. Gonna pass Norris right here.
Nice work, mate. That brings you up a place.
Let's go.
Cybernetic sequence initiated. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, clear.
All right, we may have knocked out Verstappen, but now we have the fun task of catching Perez. Norris is not a problem. We're able to pass him without many issues, and now we just have Perez in our sights. If anything, this shows you that the computer performance was massively impacting my driving. The game was so stuttery. And now we're running extremely smooth. Apparently, the only thing I can really think of is, even though it shouldn't have affected it because it's based off of CPU performance, the Windows high performance mode was really messing me up, and was able to switch it to the Ryzen high performance mode. And since then, I've been running benchmarks for a couple hours, just trying to make sure that everything's all good, and it is. So very happy about that. Oh, took that a little fast.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Let's go. The only thing is, we have to catch Perez sooner rather than later. He is on mediums, which will play a significant role in me being able to catch him. Because I might have the fastest tire right now, but that's not going to be the case. But we still have the fastest lap, which is good. we are catching Perez, which is great.
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep
Let's
up
go.
this momentum.
Got to get better out of that corner. But if we can get DRS on this, which I think we will. We are. We're getting DRS on Perez. I'll see ya. Use overtake. Don't make dumb mistakes. Now we just push on overtake and like gain a bunch of time. See, I may not be the fastest through the second sector, but my first and third sectors are actually pretty decent. So we're love it. Absolutely love it. But this is where he's going to get on me. He's going to get DRS down this long straight. We're probably going to be trading back and forth for a little bit. But we're going to do what we can. Use some overtake. Try to keep him at bay. Bad sector. Gotta push a little bit, not too hard because we don't want to mess up. As I say that, I spin out. That's okay. We're just gonna keep on going. Lost a lot of time on that. I'm losing a lot of time on this lap. But this is where we can put, again, some time in between us and the car behind. We have this turn pretty much hammered down the entire time.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I gotta stop worrying about the car behind me and just drive. But we're in P1 right now. Like, for anyone who watched the stream yesterday, this doesn't even seem like a realistic possibility. One mistake on my end, losing half a second on just that one mistake. This is the dangerous part for me. Just losing a lot of time. We're holding the lead, which is good. But we're gonna need new tires fairly quickly.
Gap to your teammate behind, 8.9 seconds.
Hey man, how's it going?
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now.
Ooh. It's funny how this game like foreshadows a lot. It's like, hey, we think you're about to lose some tire grip. And it's usually pretty spot on. Like right after they mention it, all of a sudden you hit a curb and you do legitimately spin out, which is crazy. Just YouTube. I already have a channel on YouTube with some subscribers, and just didn't seem beneficial for me to move over to Twitch. In all honesty, not to mention you do get you don't get full bandwidth for streaming, which kind of sucks on Twitch unless you're a partner. So
okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Green flag.
what about you? Do you stream or do you race at all, or?
Okay, pit in this lap and remember the speed limit. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure.
There's no traction right now. It sucks. Okay, very cool. Do you do any of the sim racing in VR?
Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
What do you play on Quest? What's your game of choice? Yes, sorry. Yes and no. So I shoot in HLG, and then I have a Lite through OBS that I use. But it is nice. I do wish the camera was the lens was a little bit faster. Be nice to get a little bit more background blur and a little bit more light, so I could actually make my softbox a little bit, I guess, softer in general, less intensity of the light. But yeah, I shoot in HLG for the picture preset, and then I put on a Lite that is actually from one of my favorite camera creators. His name's Potato Jet, but he made a bunch of LUTs for the A6000 series, so, and specifically the A6400, which is cool. And for like 20 bucks to get 3 very good presets, definitely pretty happy about it. And the funny part is I'm filming in 1080p. In regards to what the camera setting is, and the even though I have a Camlink 4K, I just don't think it's really worth it. You do get a 1.2 crop when you film in 4K versus 1080p, and since the lens only goes to effectively, I think it's 24 mil, I don't want it to shoot as a 28 wide open. How do you like your camera though?
Okay, Perez is stopping now.
And if you do plan on shooting in HLG, the picture profile is number 10. That's baked into the settings menu. Yeah, the other factor is I do have a lot, like I have a it's off of Amazon, it's nothing fancy, but it's just an LED softbox, but it's been great.
I'm afraid.
Fairly efficient. My old softbox was 80 watts no matter what, and this is at full brightness 65, but I'm typically only at about 20 to 25% of full brightness on it.
fastest lap of the race. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.
That's pretty cool.
9 seconds.
I'm glad I have it in there then. That's actually really cool. I'm sorry if it's not the content you're exactly looking for, but yeah. I've had the camera for 4 years now, so I do know quite a bit about it. Some things I like, some things I don't, but I think it's a great camera for a body being, you know, $500-600 bucks.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, webcams are great for what they are, but if you can get enough light, even a decent amount of light, a DSLR just looks way better. Or not DSLR, but a mirrorless, like an actual camera. And I know you know what I meant to say, but yeah, it's been a blessing, that's for sure. And now that there's other companies other than just Elgato making 4K like USB hookups, it's pretty nice. I still have a Cam Link, but if I ever wanted to do multiple camera setups, I would definitely get a different brand. Not from a reliability standpoint, but a cost perspective. They still are, you know, $100. This has turned into a really easy race. I know, right? Like, so this is my 4th attempt at this race. The previous 3 times my computer crashed. There was a weird Windows bug where if you did Windows high performance instead of Ryzen high performance in the power settings, in this game alone, only this game, your GPU utilization got cut in half. So it was just weird. I was running at like 30 frames, and if it was a steady 30, I would still be able to race, but it would go from 30 to like 7 to 60. It was just a stuttery mess. Yeah, it's never fun. But my last 4 streams randomly just crashed and I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I think I finally figured it out, which is good. But yeah, it's not fun, especially when you're streaming. Like, you're in the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna talk to the camera, I'm gonna try to talk to whoever's interacting while also focusing on the game. When things go wrong, they go hella wrong. It got to a point where I was contemplating buying a new motherboard because that's the only thing I could think of that was wrong. I think so. I think by default it pops on for me. Build this lead back up a little bit. Bad turn in on the first corner. And now Norris is making some progress. Oh no. Oh no. I just heard a random USB beep, which is never what you want to hear.
Data is currently reading 0. Assuming they still look inflated to you, we're going to guess this is a bad sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
Gotta make up some time. That was a horrible lap by me. Oh. But that was also my best turn one. Now we can fly through this, going flat out. And now we should have a pretty healthy lead after this lap. Full race update.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Norris behind.
Nah, how did he just make it 0.6 of a second? That did not make sense. Who knows? I thought I had it. I was living right on the edge there. Definitely getting the hang of that second sector a little bit better, which is good. Lying right now.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Last 2 laps of this race, and I can say that this race is officially done, and the game didn't crash, didn't stutter. May have actually figured out the root cause of any of the gaming issues I've had, including probably being able to play in VR again.
And some information on Leclerc. They've got an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Gotta give it up to my teammate getting 4th place. Not really too close to a podium based off time, but the fact that he got 4th, I will take. This actually might be the year that we can compete for constructors. I competed for drivers the last 2 seasons. I think I got 6th, and then I think I got 2nd last season. But we've been nowhere close to constructors just because my teammates couldn't score points. Like, I was overdriving the car in a good way, but I'm just happy that we actually might get some results this season. And if we can eventually get a 1-2 finish, I'd be really pumped. Oh my god. We're about to do it. I'm pumped. Winner is by 5 seconds. Easy.
Just want to say thanks to all the haters. This one's for you.
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserve that race win. Well done, mate.
Ooh.
What a great race then, and a magnificent victory here at the Belgian Grand Prix.
Thanks, man. I
You always
appreciate it.
look back at a race like this and think, if I'd just made that mistake there or locked up here, there would have been contact. And every one of those overtakes is a moment where you have to...
Hey, you too. Thanks for joining. And anytime, if you have any more questions, let me know.
Great stuff.
Well, what a thrilling end to an incredible Grand Prix weekend. Our top 3 finishers should be incredibly happy with what they were able to achieve out there today. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Stop and finish out of points. What's that card damage? Yeah, save that race. Standings. Starting to catch Verstappen. 56 points is not too bad. And then we're third in constructors, catching McLaren. Red Bull, we're gonna catch him. We're gonna catch him. I know we are.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors is cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Gotta make some updates to the career settings. So fault, standard, fault types. We're putting everything on, and standard for both. Cash rate, that's fine. Resource rate, I wish. I feel like it's cheating if I do that. Wow. What do we got here? Formation lap.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Well, just can't catch my breath. Let's see. Facilities. What can we spec? We need to get our chassis up. Yeah, we'll take extra points. That's fine. Alright. Powertrain. We're good there. Durability, we need to get up. We still haven't fixed this, where your team is actually shown, but we're second right now, which is incredible. Oh man. So we're ahead of McLaren. We're still behind Red Bull by a good amount. What we have in development is basically nothing. Oh, we can finally have max fuel efficiency, which is good. Aero, we're done. So realistically, like, our car is maxed out. Just our chassis and durability are not, and now durability is going to be a big thing. Since before, I didn't know that faults were turned off, so we turned those on. And where are we going next? Going to the Netherlands. Okay. Sure,
Okay, we've had the new parts come through
Max
the
just
fabrication process. We'll have them with us, but thanks for dealing with that. The department appreciates it.
Alright, so what we need to do is we need to quit to the main menu, go grab a setup from time trial, and simulate through practice, and then go into qualifying. Depending on how qualifying goes will determine if I do another race or not, but we will see. I'm just glad that the game's working. The last
Don't leave me.
race at Spa took me 4 attempts because of how many times the computer crashed. It was unplayable. If you actually go to my last 2 live streams, you'll see they're just random crashes. The game is stuttering. It was near impossible to actually drive. So I'm happy that I was able to get that resolved. And in turn, first race with it being fixed, win the race. That's just typically how it goes. 112. I don't know if that's good or not. Probably not great. Grab this setup. Oh. Well. No. Is it hungry? No. Almost made a vital mistake there. All right, race weekend. Do a quick practice. See if I remember this track. Next year's regulation. Okay. Looks like they're changing the cars next year, which I guess kind of makes sense because 2024, 2025. Technically, this is 2026. So the major regulation changes should have happened last year, but it happens. It is what it is. Fuck.
Wait, you know about that.
I think the next thing for us to really invest in is actually durability. Now that there probably are going to be times where there are faults, so much so that I should actually probably check going into practice 3 what our engine and gearbox look like and if anything needs to be changed. Car. We're good there, 18%. 8%. Let's fit that one. I don't know why I switched it. 55%, that's still probably fine. 27's fine. 31's fine. Gearbox, I don't love it. We're gonna have to we're in a tight battle. Can't really afford for a gearbox to fail. And the last. Perfect. Qualifying 1. Whew. Let's get our durability up. Department capacity. Okay. Yes, we do have 3 items going. When are they gonna be done? 5 days, 2 days, 5 days. Okay. Powertrain. Ooh, do we have enough? We do. Yeah, absolutely. When do we want it? Our vehicle performance is now number 1. Let's go. We got a chance. We got a chance to make a huge comeback. Look at these standings. 60 points behind Verstappen. I can beat out Verstappen. I'm not too worried about that. I can take him out need be. Constructor is going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm going to need Senna to finish like 1-2. Also to just
Look at that
take points away from Red Bull.
No surprises if I tell you we're here in Holland at Zandvoort for the Max Verstappen celebration party. It's a quick track and perfect for high speed.
All right. I can't tell you the last time I drove this track, so it should be interesting how it goes. But we got our preset. We don't need that much fuel at all. So let's customize. 2 full laps around the track. I should do drive out in these scenarios. Instead, I'm going straight in. Oh, I know this track. Oh, there's a hard, this turn right here. It's so easy to spin out on. I really don't know this track. This is what's hard about this game. They're doing 24 different tracks and remembering all the turns. And I understand that's why there's practice, but man, the races take long enough as it is. Gonna be interesting. Where it is my first time line up. I don't feel like it's
And we've dropped to
good.
P12.
And not good enough.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Do that turn. That should put us at least in the Q2. No way.
Drop to P11.
I guess it makes sense. I just made 4/10 up on the first sector. So. Alright, that has to put us in a better position. No way. Alright, we got this. We got this. For sure got this. Another track flying lap. We got more fuel in. We got this. It should be an improvement of about a second, which P20 tells me I'm probably gonna need more than a second, which I don't know if I have.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. We've dropped to P20.
Not a good lap, I gotta say.
P17.
P13 is gonna be hard. I need to know, what are people getting on this track? 109.2 is what Senna's getting, so a full second ahead of me. That first sector. Everywhere else I'm fine. It's just that first sector really struggling. And I think we're gonna be able to push for one more flying lap. But my tires are pretty used, so it'll be interesting if I can get a solid lap in. Push. Now what we want to start with. No more flash shots. You know what? We're P13. Let's just slow people behind so they may get in P2. It's the only thing we can really do.
And that's P13. P13.
Still sticking with P13. Good. We have a little bit of room.
Your lap times are falling off now. We want you to pit for repairs. Box, box, box.
And we didn't make it. That's so frustrating. Well, I think that's it for this stream. It's good to be back. Excited to play some more tomorrow. But until next time, it's been your boy, Dreamer Boy. Thank you for watching. I'm glad the stream didn't crash, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.